equal halves. Part 1. Today we will learn what is a half and how are things divided into two equal parts.
I have got a sandwich for lunch today. What have you got today, Ayushman?
Today I have got one paratha.
Why don't we share our food today? Sure, you can have my paratha. Hey, if you give me the whole paratha, what will you eat? Let us share. I meant we divide our food into two equal halves. You give half of your paratha to me, I will give you half of my sandwich.
Half means dividing anything into two equal parts, right?
Yes, like I have 4 sandwiches. If we divide 4 sandwiches into two equal parts, then one part will have 2 sandwiches. I will keep one part for myself and the other part I will share with you. Now look, I have 2 sandwiches and you too have 2 sandwiches.
Yes, now I have half of your sandwich. But we could count the sandwiches and find the number of halves. But I have only one paratha. How will we divide it into two halves?
This is very easy. We will cut it from the middle. Now look, we made 2 equal halves of one paratha. Now you eat one part and I will eat one part.
This means objects can be counted and divided to make a half.
Yes.
Today my mother has also given me buttermilk in this bottle. How do we divide this into two halves?
I also don't know. Why don't we ask Madam after finishing our lunch?
Okay.
Hello, Madam.
Hello, Vandana and Ayushman. Tell me what is the matter? Madam, we want to know how to divide objects into halves. There are different ways to divide different objects, Ayushman. First, tell me what object you want to divide. This bottle has buttermilk and we want to divide this into two halves between us. Okay. This buttermilk is a liquid. Liquid is measured in liter or milliliter. Look, it must be written somewhere on this bottle. How many milliliters of buttermilk does it contain? But I cannot see. Show it to me. See, here it says that this bottle has 300 milliliters of buttermilk. We use ml to write milliliter. Half of the 300 ml will be 150 ml. Which means if we divide the buttermilk in two equal halves, we both will get 150 ml each. Am I correct, madam? You are absolutely correct, Ayushman.
But how will we measure 150 ml?
See, there are different measuring cups to measure liquid. But we do not have those cups with us right now. Then how will we measure the buttermilk? Look, I have 2 cups here. A normal size cup is approximately 150 ml. You can pour the buttermilk in both these cups. Okay. Both the cups are completely filled. This means that the buttermilk has been divided into two equal parts. Now we have learned to divide all types of objects into halves. No, you still haven't learned to divide all types of objects into halves.
What objects cannot be divided into two equal halves?
Tomorrow I will get those objects that you haven't learned to divide into two halves. Only then I will tell you about them. Now you both please go to your class as it's time for your class. Yes, madam, we will come tomorrow. Today we learned that to divide an object into two halves means to divide it into two equal parts. Some objects can be counted and divided into halves. Like Vandana had 4 sandwiches, so we counted them and divided them. Some objects are divided on the basis of their size, such as the paratha. And liquid is measured in liter or milliliter to be divided into two equal halves.